What's up YouTube, this is Crazy Kfud bringing you my first ever video. It's going to be a Crisis Free video on the map Skyline. I'd just like to say thank you all for visiting the channel. I hope you enjoy what you see. This is basically just an introduction video and some Crisis Free gameplay. Rushing about with the MK60, going absolutely balls to the wall. I hope you enjoy it. Now, I want to just speak slightly about how I got into gaming. Basically it's been something I've brought up with all my life. I mean, you know, I remember back in the days on the Super Nintendo and, you know, Mario, sort of Super Metroid, things like that. But obviously the gaming industry's evolved now, and this is what I'll lead on to my playstyle now. Basically, Crisis is the first, when I first got my Xbox 360, I think Crisis 2 was the first sort of first-person shooter game I played online. I didn't go for Call of Duty or anything like that, and there's a very steep learning curve in this game. I mean, it does take a while to get grips with it, and obviously Crisis 2 is different. Crisis 2 is very much more energy management based. I mean, this still is energy management based, but nowhere near to the same extreme, because on that game you had 1 bar of energy, whereas this you have sort of armor and stealth, and you can run about all you want basically, which is what I want to get into. I mean, rushing, I mean, it bugs me when you see these players now. They just literally, they hide in a corner, and okay, you might say, oh well, there's cloak in this game. I mean, there's cloak, there's armor and sprint. You might say, oh well, they can just cloak and camp in the corner. And it doesn't really happen that way. I mean, if you can get kills that way in this game, but if you want to be, you know, a top of the leaderboard sort of player, you're gonna have to just move, always be on your feet, and always be either knowing when to cloak and knowing when to armor. I mean, technically you want to either be in cloak inside, sorry I got that wrong. No, you want to be on cloak on the outside, so you know you're harder to see, and then if you're indoors, you really want to be in armor mode, so, or out of armor, ready to hit armor, so you maximum mobility. If you get in a gunfight and spin out of it, like you'll see a couple of times in this video I do it, if you spin out of it and then cloak, you can, you know, dupe your enemy out. You can sort of like trick them into, you know, where you're going, what you're doing. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Gameplay is, I've already been over this, is Crisis Free. It started off a bit slow here, but I do really start to pick it up, and I actually end up getting MVP for my team. So, you know, there's that to look forward to. You'll see some crazy stuff in this video. That's what my channel is going to be. It's not going to all be based around Crisis, although I will be uploading Crisis regularly, because that's where my roots are on the online sort of thing. But you can expect Battlefield, Call of Duty, Black Ops, you know, you can expect a lot of different FPS titles to be shown on this channel. It's all going to be basically what you see here. It's like, even though it should be stupid sometimes to go and run out and do things, I do it because people don't expect it, and you'll actually be surprised. You can actually pick up a lot of kills, because they would expect you to just be round the corner, pre-aiming the corner, or pre-firing the corner, instead of jumping around and just, you know, start spraying from the hip. So that's that. I mean, yeah, that's where this game's different really. I mean, it's so, with Call of Duty and stuff, I mean, there is a level of that. You have to sort of, you know, take your time, certain time points, but you'll see, I've got a Black Ops 2 video I'm uploading tomorrow, and you'll see on that, I mean, I'll still just rush about, you know, it's this game. That's where my gamer tag come from, actually, like Crazy Kfud. It literally originated from this game. You know, the mobility and how much impact it has on the, you know, your score and how you do. It's all about movement, this game. I'm actually going to be doing a tips and tricks series starting soon. So if you're new to the Crisis series and you like what you see, or you know, you like the game but you can't really get into it because you're just getting stomped by all these people that have got all the gear and all the stuff, like, I'll be uploading videos for that. So keep your eyes peeled if you're new to the game, looking to get into it, because I mean, the game doesn't get enough credibility. It's a very skill based game, and yeah, there's not enough people playing it in my eyes. I mean, at the moment this video was put out, there was like 46 players online. I mean, I know it picks up during the weekend. So you know, that's what, it just bugs me, because this game is so, you know, so skill based. I mean, the slide and just the art of mobility, you've got to be so on top. Your reflexes, you know, you've just got to be on the ball, and you know, it's a shame that it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves, because it really is a good game. And, you know, I'm rambling now a bit. So there we are. It's a nice kill there. Well, actually, I think this guy gets a nice headshot with me on DSG. Like, there's such an elitist sort of community to get into to begin with. So you got to expect some flack. You know, you're going to get people going, "Oh, noob this, noob that." But you know, I still see these players that call people noobs. I mean, fair enough if you're a noob, you want to use auto armor, you know, to get used to the game. But they're like reached maximum reboot level, which is basically prestige in this game, and they still run auto armor and, you know, stuff like that. It's so cheap. You know, auto armor is the thing that it's all right, but it can sort of, if you get armor boost, which is a 4 death streak, it can be sometimes like having max nano suit. I mean, literally sometimes people take so long to die, but that's to give them a helping hand, because obviously they need it at the start of the game. But if you've got an experienced player that uses it, it's almost like an exploit, because, you know, it's just ridiculous like how much bullets you can actually take with auto armor. It's like nano recharge from Crisis 2. Anyway, I think that'll be a wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far. It's now about to get real crazy. I do actually get a little bit unlucky towards the end of this video, but it's quite a good video anyway. I hope you enjoy it and look forward to the rest of it. This is Crazy K Bud. I'll see you in the next one.